Hey guys, Nadine here from Fit Body Bootcamp. Today we are going to work on our lunges. So there are a whole bunch of different progressions that you can do to be working for lunges. Now lunges are great because they work pretty much the whole lower body. Your butt, your legs, your back, your legs, which are your hamstrings. Make that butt look great, right Mary? Oh yeah. All right, so we got Mary, she's going to lead us through the lunges. So number one progression for your lunge is going to be a split squat, okay? So she's going to bring your feet apart. Now, before she even gets going, we want to make sure that the toes, both toes are pointing forward, okay? So perfect, whatever she's comfortable for her actual split. And then she wants to make sure that her upper body stays straight up. I commonly see people starting to bend forward when they actually get down into the lunge position. So if you're a beginner, what I would do for you is just tell you to kneel down onto your back knee. So kneel all the way down, just like, you're kneeling down, and then back up. That's what I would do for a beginner, just so that you actually get the motion that I'm trying to factor in. Now, obviously moving up is don't actually go on the floor. Mary's not going to go completely on the floor, so she's getting that lunge, perfect, and then back up. Now when you're doing the split squat, I want you to remember to have a perfect balance of weight distribution between your back toe and your back heel here, okay? So coming down, making sure that's evenly distributed, keeping the upper body nice and straight up, engaging that core. Perfect, awesome. So now we're gonna bring the feet together and we're going to do a reverse lunge, excuse me. Now a reverse lunge is what you really wanna do over anything too far advanced, because the reverse lunge is much easier on your knees. So if you have any knee issues, that's what you're gonna wanna do, is the reverse lunge. Now her hands are just going to be down to the side. Now she can put, as she progresses, she can hang on to weights into her hands. She can hang on to weights by her shoulders. She can have weights up in the air if she wishes, okay? So let's do a reverse lunge. Coming down, perfect. And important thing to remember is, as you're just holding it, you're holding the weight on that back heel. So coming forward, she's putting all the weight on that back heel. Perfect. Next, we're going to do the forward lunge, very similar to obviously the reverse lunge, but we're going forward. So go ahead. Forward lunge, putting all the weight on that front heel when she comes forward, putting all that weight, and then coming back, okay? Keeping upper body nice and straight up. If she wants to increase intensity, hanging on to weights, just do one set for me. Hanging on to weights by the sides, putting up by your shoulders now as your next progression. Okay, perfect, awesome, thank you. I'll take those. Next up, we're going to do jump lunges, all right? No weights needed for this one. It's just increasing the intensity a bit and speeding it up for your metabolic workout. So obviously similar to the forward lunge, but you're going to be jumping in between, okay? So let's do a jump lunge for me, Mary. Gonna come down and switching, okay? Nice and slow. She has a nice soft landing as well when she's doing her jump lunges. All right. Can you do some prisoner lunges for me, please, Mary? So prisoner lunges, hands behind your head, perfect. Elbows are back. When she's doing it, great job, perfect form. And then we have touchdown, which means the arms are going straight up. Just different placements for the arms, increasing the intensity, working the upper back when she's holding those arms back. All right, we are going to move on to the TRX lunges. So we're gonna go over to the TRX. I'm gonna just come on over here. So we're going to grab the handles on the TRX. So we're first off going to start off with a reverse lunge on the TRX. The nice thing about the TRX is that I find it's much easier for beginner members who find the lunge to be a little bit too much. The nice thing is she can use her arms as much as she needs. So if she wants to get nice and deep on the lunge, if she feels she can't get up, she has that option with the handles to pull herself up. However, we don't want to use the handles if we don't need them. So we're trying to use them as least as possible. So reverse lunge for me, Mary. All right, perfect. So we have that option to be able to pull herself up and get into a deeper lunge than we normally would if we didn't have this support. All right, now we are going to do a lateral lunge. So when we're doing a lateral lunge, we're going to be coming out to the side. So go ahead, Mary, coming out to the side. If you want to just hold it there, So as you can see is we're just coming down, putting all the weight on the back heel here, making sure that we're getting down as low as we can. And again, we have these handles if we need to pull ourselves up. So coming back up to the middle, and then we're gonna scoot over to the other side. Getting down as low as you can. Make sure you lean back on that heel. Perfect, awesome. Great job. And drop that TRX. So for the lateral lunge, we can also do it weighted or non-weighted. If you wanna just do a lateral lunge for me without the TRX, making sure, see how the heel was popping up here? Leaning back on that heel, Mary. Thank you. Perfect, so one leg straight, one leg's bent. If we want to increase the intensity on the lateral lunge, we'll give her a weight and hold on to it like a goblet. All right, goblet lunge, lateral lunge that is, and coming out to the side. Perfect, leaning back on the heels. Great job, Mary. So those are your lunge progressions. This is Nadine here from Fit Body Bootcamp.